Guys, it's D to the B here with my friend, A to the S Studios, also known as Full Strength Metal, also known as.
Full Metal Dipper.
I did not choose that name, that was his own choice.
Why I chose Full Metal Dipper, I don't know, but.
And today
I am a Dipper too, though, so.
And we're going to be talking about The Bad Batch today. The Bad Batch has not been a bad show, and right now there have been 13 episodes of the show. Of course, the show does have its problems here and there.
Definitely.
Like, there are some things that I have to criticize The Bad Batch for.
Every show ever made has had at least a couple problems with it.
Sorry, repeat that? Sorry, repeat that? I didn't hear you.
So, every TV show that's ever been made, especially by Disney, has had something go wrong.
Yeah. And as I said, there are some problems I do have with The Bad Batch. Technically 3. Okay. One was the Martez sisters showing up again. Why did you have to bring them back?
Why?
Nobody wanted them back.
Yeah, no one wanted the Cortez sisters back.
2, Wrecker hitting his head that would activate the inhibitor chip. That was stupid.
It really was. There's no point for them to do that, honestly.
Like, the show obviously explained that the Bad Batch could be immune to the effects of the inhibitor chips because of their mutations.
Right.
And you're telling me that Wrecker hitting his head would suddenly activate the chip every time he hits his head. That's kind of stupid in a way.
And ever since they started even talking about that before they did it, when I first heard about it, that made me instantly think that they were going to do that in every episode.
Oh, God.
After that happened. Which really would have made me mad.
I remember hearing that on Star Wars Theories channel. Like, every time a theory is that every time Wrecker hits his head, the chip is starting to activate, and I'm like, they better not.
What's the point in that anyway? Like, first you say they're immune, then do it, and then Wrecker hitting his head is going to activate it.
And if you were
it's not going to activate.
And if you were going to activate the chips, even with their mutations, because in one of the episodes Rex said they're a ticking time bomb, just do something better that isn't hitting their head. And then the third thing that I don't like about the show is the character known as Omega.
Oh, I definitely have problems with her.
I have tons and tons of problems.
It's not even funny how many problems I have with that character.
So, Omega, if you don't know, and if you haven't seen The Bad Batch, is the most recent character of the Star Wars franchise. And also the replacement member from The Bad Batch, of The Bad Batch, that's replacing former member Crosshair, because he turns Imperial. So there is so much about Omega that we got so far in all 13 episodes.
Yeah.
And there are so many problems with her. Like, one thing that I had a problem with, the first thing I saw her in the first episode, one problem was that she was a female Jango Fett clone. Like, when I first heard that theory going around everywhere, I'm like, they better not.